Good day to everyone. Welcome to my channel, Joe Ibarra TV, Music and Education Channel. Today is May 26 and it's Wednesday, 2021. To all my friends abroad, good day to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my overseas Filipino worker friends abroad, my friends all over the world. So, happy viewing to all of you. So, here in the Philippines, we are starting our fourth quarter in the Department of Education. Fourth quarter. So the school vacation or the closing of the school year in our country is scheduled on July 10, 2021. And the opening of the another school year is scheduled tentatively on August 23, 2021. So just a 6 weeks vacation of the learners and the teachers as well as the parents, of course, who are helping their learners, their children, their kids in doing in their online classes, in their modular lessons. So my blog is all about the outcome of the blended learning due to this COVID situation school year, this pandemic school year. So what's the result of the different platforms used to the learners? Because the Department of Education wants a continuity of the education here in our country. Some are appealing to the Malacanang Palace, to the President, that there must be a school break because of this pandemic. Some are proposing that the school opening last year will be postponed for another year. But still, the Department of Education, as approved by Malacanang, approved that the opening of this school pandemic will be last October 5, 2021. So that's it. So the Department of Education used different platforms in order to impart learning to the students, to the learners, like the blended learning. For those who have the internet connection, or for those who have the gadgets at home, they uses the online learning platform. But because majority of the Filipinos do not have the gadgets and the internet connection, they use the SLM, or the self-learning modules. Some uses the radio-based instruction, as I discussed in my previous blogs. Some uses the television platform, TV platform, in discussing different lessons. But here in the province, majority of the schools in the province, located in the province, uses the modular type or the self-learning modules. So, is it effective as far as the impartation of the teaching learning process for the first quarter, for the second quarter now? Uh, we are in the introduction of the fourth quarter subjects. For the first three quarters, the first, second, and third, parents are the one who sacrifices. Instead of having their work at home before they work, so they help their children. They are the guardians, or parents or the guardians, with regards to the modules. So is it effective? All the modules which are being returned have these answers. But the question is, did the students learn from that module? I doubt. As a teacher, from my point of view, the impartation or the learning process is just a compliance. So there's no learning took place in the learner as far as my point of view is concerned. So that's it. So hindi gaanong naka-cope up ang bata because there's no explanation in that. But aside from the self-learning module, we use as also radio-based instruction in order to help the self-learning module. But it is effective. Those who have radio at home, gagamit sila ng radio. But for those who do not have the radio, so that particular platform, wala rin. So, yung Department of Education ba, nagbibigay ng, is the Department of Education gives enough materials for the learners? The answer is no. For example, in the self-learning module, in the central office of the Department of Education, that is a big budget platform. It's almost a billion budget. But in the grassroots, sa pinakamababang level, sa mga probinsya, sa mga school, all ordinary schools, the teachers made their own module. That's reality. So, pagka nag-report yung Dep.Ed, akala mo, kompleto na lahat ng module. Akala mo, kompleto yung binibigay nila. Pero sa totoo lang, ang nagpo-provide nun, mga teachers. At hindi lang ako nagsasabi nyon. Hindi lang ako nagsasabi nyon. Because I experience it. At my age, dapat hindi ka na nagpiprint ng module mo. Dapat hindi ka na gumagawa ng mga... Because our job description is to teach. But because of the lack of budget, because of the lack of materials, there's budget in the central office. Pero when it goes down, pagdating sa baba, mga principals na nagre-remedyo niyan. Hindi nila binibigay. The question is, saan napupunta yung budget na yon? Kagaya nga nung sinabi ni Congressman Marcoleta. So may napag-aaralan ba yung mga bata? Tanong natin, may napag-aaralan ba yung mga bata sa RTV, radio-based, RBI, I should say, radio-based instruction, TV platform, self-learning module, or yung modules, dinadagdagan pa yan ng other platforms like the Messenger. Doon nagdi-discuss si teacher, doon nag-accept ng mga outputs in the Messenger, via Messenger. So, if that's the case, may natututunan ba yung bata? Kung akong tatanungin nyo, sa aking opinion, wala. Ang mga bata, nagsasubmit lang ng outputs for compliance purposes. Pero yung face-to-face, kagaya ng face-to-face learning, teaching and learning process na na-absorb nila yung tinuturo mo, hindi ganon. Ngayong blended learning, hindi ganon. Kaya ako sinasabing, hindi effective ang blended learning. Ginagawa lahat ng mga principal, ginagawa lahat naming mga guro kung paano i-impart ang mga dapat malaman ng mga bata with the most essential learning competencies. Pero sa aking pakiwari, sa aming pakiwari, hindi lang sa akin, kaming mga guro nag-uusap-usap, walang natututunan sa ganitong pamamaraan. Ang daming mga nagagastos na bond paper, na kung saan sinusulisit din ng mga teacher yon. Pero yung outcome, o mag-uumpisa na yung fourth quarter, makita mo yung mga bata sinasagot na lang, kinokopya na lang yung mga modules, yung mga outputs nila when we check. Ganon. So, pero pagka nag-report yung Dep.Ed, puro positive yan. Sinasabi nila, marami ng enrollees, ang daming nakakakuha sa most essential learning learning competencies. Pero puro press release yun. Sa totoo lang po. Kahit gagawin mong lahat kung ganito, of course, sana mabaksin na kaagad para magkaroon na ng talagang face-to-face classes kasi we are wasting time. We are wasting money for those printed materials. For those radio-based instruction, mag-i-install ka ng radio mo. We're wasting money. We're wasting time. Sana mabaksin na lahat para magkaroon na tayo ng effective learning process. Information dissemination. Magkaroon na tayo ng effective information dissemination for the learners. So that's all. Shout out sa mga friends ko na palaging sumusupport. Hindi ko nababanggitin isa-isa. Magkakaroon din ako ng mga shout out sa inyo sa mga susunod pang vlog. So yun po ang aking report sa real situation, real classroom situation dito sa probinsya na ang mga bata mahirap sabihin na merong natututunan. Wala po silang natututunan kundi just only for compliance, submitting their outputs. God bless everyone. Thank you for watching. Subscribe naman po kayo sa channel ko. At pindutin yung notification bell at hit naman po yung like. God bless everyone.